If you don't understand why RTX is such a big deal, maybe this right here should help you understand. Hello, I'm RTX Toycat, and Minecraft has made many improvements over the years. It's added countless new items and ways to play, but one thing that hasn't changed is how Minecraft performs on high-end devices. Indeed, Minecraft looks graphically pretty much the same now as it has since it came out of beta 9 years ago, and although you can download shaders, there's never been an official Minecraft response until today. Because today is the official release of the RTX Render Dragon beta for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is a Bedrock thing, I want to be very clear, and actually I want to make a few things clear at the very beginning right here. This video is not sponsored by Nvidia, but they did send me a graphics card, so if you believe that may affect my opinion, it's important to disclose. And also something worth disclosing is that technically speaking, although this will run best on any ray tracing card, it is going to be available on anything out there on some minor settings, because all of these things are not necessarily native Minecraft settings, but rather they're available in certain resource packs, which right now I'm showing you in a Minecraft map, and this is where most of the footage you're going to see will come from, because again, you need a resource pack to really take advantage of the ray tracing to make beautiful shadows. Again, trace every beam of light to make accurate shadows that actually match where the player is and stuff like that. But as well as that, being able to take advantage of like super beautiful reflections, and you can see all sorts of things only in these texture packs and these marketplace worlds, which is where most of the videos will see a shot for that reason. But personally, I'm much more curious to see how this looks on an existing Minecraft world, and indeed how this looks in a vanilla Minecraft world, so that's what today's video is focusing on, because that's what Minecraft is about in my opinion. There's lots of beautiful ways you can show something as a tech demo, but as someone who does play Minecraft, this is how most of us play Minecraft most of the time, so that's what my video will be focusing on, unlike a lot of the other ones that you might see today. So I want to go ahead and I want to talk about, yes, RTX allows for some really beautiful things. That has to go about saying, right? Like, no one's looking at this been like, actually, I'm pretty unimpressed with how these resource packs look in your default worlds. By the way, getting them onto there is kind of a tricky thing, because again, the thing that this allows to be beautiful, it seems as though, right now, is mostly allows texture packs to go a lot further than they could before. It allows for rendering to be more beautiful, if you want it to be, but Minecraft by default is no more, demanding of your GPU than it particularly was before. But if you want to get more from it, and you want to run a resource pack that has a beautiful day and night, that has beautiful lighting, just like this one, then you can do some real nice things, right? Like, I don't think anyone in their right mind is going to argue this isn't the most beautiful view you can have of a Minecraft world. Even if you don't know what the Let's Play world looked like before, you know that it looks significantly more beautiful now, and everything that I've done all of a sudden looks significantly better, which is a nice improvement that this makes. But it's not just one texture pack. Indeed, it's actually down to the people making the individual packs, whether on the marketplace or off the marketplace, or, just like it's down to whichever, particular version of the game you want to run on how things look. You can see how this one has slightly different shadows than the pack we were looking at before. You can see how the light's different and how the balance of everything, even the models for like my blocks, they're much more similar to vanilla Minecraft than you might see otherwise. This is actually one of the biggest sales pitches to me, because when you see RTX in a texture pack, you might assume that Minecraft is changing all of their textures again, but the truth is that this is usually applied alongside a texture pack, because that's how you make Minecraft look the most beautiful. You need more detail to take advantage of all of this extra capacity, but that's what I think makes this nice. I just want to start off and say, like, this is really great because it means that you can still play Minecraft however you like to right now. It's just the top end for what you can do if you're modifying your performance has gone significantly up, with things like this now being possible without having to necessarily install shaders. So there's a few things we can do to show off the beauty of this world. I mean, we can look at any body of water and just see like the sun reflecting off it, and look how wonderful this is, by the way. And another thing that's a really great example is glass or ice. Anything with a bit of reflectiveness to it, or anything with a little bit of, translucency should look really, really great. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ride to my nether. Oh wait, actually, we've got a build just over here. You can see how, oh, yeah, look at this purple stained glass. Look at the effect it has right now compared to regular Minecraft, because the Render Dragon allows for Minecraft to render things much differently than it did before, and it allows for things like this to be possible. My god, stained glass is so much more now than it was before. But yeah, this is this is a capability of Minecraft upgrading the games engine, and it's being marketed heavily by Nvidia, because of course, if you want to experience this stuff, you would obviously you should get a high-end Nvidia card is the recommendation, and that's something that you're gonna need to do to check out some of these settings on their max out capacity, and that's why if you want to download some of the maps, you will need that level of graphics card. But yeah, I just want to mention, super beautiful here. Super beautiful here as well. I mean, look at the Nether with its lava and its magma. It is awe-inspiring, or awesome, you could say. Not to say there's no issues, but the extra ambience you can really build with some good lighting, which again is possible because of RTX and the Render Dragon, is something that is stunning to see. But yeah, if we want to look at the biggest concentration of ice I have in my Minecraft world, funnily enough, it is in my Nether because of my big ice Nether project. But yeah, if you take a brief peek over here, you can see the extra detail, or actually the like sensory overload you get from it, is really something to be in awe at, I would say, in a lot of ways. Also, we look over here. By the way, that was a Minecraft render thing, not a RTX thing, has to be mentioned. You can see how, like glass interacts with a lot of things very interestingly. Basically, anytime that light is affecting Minecraft, instead of being done the most basic way, as it was before the Render Dragon, and indeed still will be done by the Java engine after this, by default, you can see how they've made much more complex interactions that can make for much more beautiful appearances. But if we take a look at a stock Minecraft world, this is just Seed Sunday for this week, and you can see how looking through it, the shadows are much, prettier than before, the lighting is much better than before, and when you look through windows or when you see, torches and stuff, they much better reflect how lighting works in the real world because of the much higher processing power that can be used if they so want to. Very, very nice stuff. And if we just look around the natural Minecraft world, not even builds, just a Minecraft mesa biome, all of this extra light that is allowed here, for instance, by the sun, as we've seen before, all of that extra light is really going to help make Minecraft a more vibrant game that really allows for biomes to look significantly brighter or hotter, depending on the commands, etc. It's a really, really nice effect, in my opinion. An effect that tones down when you finally get some water, where, again, water has very different possibilities for its appearance. Look down underneath the water and tell me this isn't significantly better than what we have right now. Look at the way the light shines through the water, like it would in real life, giving you this kind of like window into what you can actually see in front of you. It is wondrous to look at, right? Any part of the Minecraft world with any RTX enabled texture pack, you're going to see very quickly that yes, this is a beautiful thing that Minecraft has done. And this is why I want to just mention this right now, as like, this is a huge step forward for anyone who has a high-end PC and who wants to enjoy it. Anyone who doesn't have a high-end PC, I want to mention, of course, obviously the high-end graphics cards that are most recommended, as you might guess from the RTX branding, are those by Nvidia. And, that's why there is a very tight graphical, limitation on who can download the maps from the store if they want to check out the demos, which we'll be doing right now, actually, because, again, there's so much to see in the overworld. I could look at the beauty of different biomes under RTX all day, every day, and just enjoy the way the light is filtering through, etc. But rather than doing that, how about I show you some specific demos that are designed to show this at its max. Now that you know how it looks in default Minecraft and in the world that you're actually going to be playing with, let's show you what it can be looked like at its very max very quickly. Because Minecraft and Nvidia have worked together with indeed some marketplace partners to build some maps that best show off exactly what's going down with the GeForce RTX beta for the Render Dragon. Again, it's a weird combination of things we're talking about right here, but these are the things people show off the most, so I'll just show off a few of these very briefly, because I'm super curious to see what a neon city could look like. Because this is the Neon District, one of the RTX adventure maps available that you can check out. And this is a great example of just be like, yeah, you can make some great stuff, not only for short distance like we've been looking at in the normal survival world, but if you make big epic Minecraft builds, you can really take advantage of this too to make things like this. Look at the glow around the RTX and, you can see, wow, that sure is impressive. Look at the glow around any of the lighting from one of these distances, and you'll see something that is absolutely mind-boggling when you compare it to modern-day Minecraft. This isn't some, grand, Minecraft shader. This is what you can do with just a texture pack now in the base game, just by playing around the lighting settings that the Render Dragon makes available. By the way, the Render Dragon, I probably should have mentioned already, but the Render Dragon is Minecraft Bedrock's new rendering engine. It's something they've needed for a while because, obviously, Minecraft's old rendering engine goes way, way back to the Pocket Edition days, and this new engine is going to allow a lot of things that haven't been possible till now, like spectral arrows, so that'll be a real nice, thing to see coming to Bedrock finally. But yeah, just to give you the vague feel of what else is in here, because there's a lot of other tiny changes, like, hey, did you know items are 3D now? If we get, like, a block, it's maybe a better example, but, like, items are 3D when you drop them on the ground. I guess blocks have always been. If we grab a hoe, because I respect my hoes, look, it spins in 3D. That's real nice, isn't it? Look, 3D items, spectral arrows possibility, and most importantly, maps like this. I think neon is just inherently catchy to the human eye, and just seeing so much of it built. Even just for a fun little tech demo, it's nice, right? It's real nice. Look at this, for instance. Look all around this place, and you'll see some real nice stuff. And just for a fun contrast, here is of totems and temples, so it's going for an entirely different thing. It's going for, look how beautiful Minecraft jungles can look, and like, you know, look at these little, you know, huts that are custom built, etc. It's a real nice thing that you're going to see in lots of different demos, just all the different possibilities that are made, you know, happening right here. See, look, this is playing with the opposite of the lighting engine, because lighting can make a scene look super overexposed. It can make a scene be super beautiful in lots of ways, but taking away the lighting can also do some really great things for your game. So here is a, you know, an entire jungle, it seems, that's so overgrown that it's mostly lit by the torches within. Although, in this case, we see the sun again. And you can see how the lighting changes very dynamically, not so jarringly like it does in modern Minecraft, and instead allows you to see everything while still making it clear whether there's a lot of light in the scene or whether there's not so much. Darkness and light are both beautiful in this, is what I'm trying to say, at least in this particular demo. And to bring it back to the start, here we have Fantasyland. So this obviously is going for the fantasy Minecraft build, something that is much more common, and you can see how it's an entirely different application of those same principles too. But the core underlying point of what the Render Dragon and RTX together do is they allow for much more lighting control, they allow for much more light to enter a scene, and for it to enter the scene much more realistically. Is that going to change everything about how you play Minecraft? Not really, but this is a graphical change. That's the key thing to keep in mind. Some people might say this is going to change everything forever, and it will change how everything looks forever for high-end PCs, but based on the actual experience of having played it now, having a publicly available beta, what you've got to keep in mind is this is the very top of the top for people who are trying to make Minecraft look its best. I wouldn't say this is actually a viable thing for everyone playing the game right now, and the reason I say that is because if you look at the actual available options in the advanced video, the maximum number of chunks you can actually have is 24. Just as a spoiler, my PC usually runs about 100 chunks, and that's before I got a new graphics card from Nvidia, which I want to re-disclose right here, even though I don't need to. But I want to just mention that, like, yeah, as you can see, this is the most powerful graphics card that Nvidia will sell you, that I believe can be bought to this day. And you can see how, like, it's working, but you can imagine that, like, again, it's not quite perfect. It's not quite a 60 FPS buttery smooth or 144 hertz buttery smooth. You are going to run into some issues running this at even pretty suboptimal render distances. It legitimately doesn't let you turn up the render distance above that point, or turn up the anti-aliasing above 4. It'd actually crash if you tried to do those things via settings. I have tried, I wanted to know, and sadly, it wouldn't let me. But yeah, basically, this is something that I believe is just like super top of the top, showing what Minecraft can do, and finally beating the misconception that Minecraft is a waste of a good PC. A lot of people are like, oh, you buy a nice PC and you play Minecraft with it? In fact, even earlier this week, I tweeted out that I got a 2080 Ti, and people were like, and you're going to use it to play Minecraft? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And it does seem kind of silly on the surface, but the truth is, this is allowing Minecraft's top end to kind of run away from the bottom end if you want it to. If you want Minecraft to look beautiful, no longer will you need shaders and mods. It will be natively built in by both Nvidia and Minecraft working together. And the more important thing I would say, for the 90-something% of you that won't be using these settings, is that, hey, there's a new rendering engine that allows for all sorts of changes to be made to default Minecraft. I mean, like, look at the beauty in this stained glass. Look at the beauty of this lava land with its giant dragon on top of it. And look at the fact that this is all still beautiful at night. This is really what this is all about. It's a harder to sell, thing that, like, oh, Minecraft lighting is improving, and also only for certain high-end cards. That sounds way worse, but the truth is, the reality of it is, the reason that it's marketed this way is because the end results are stunning. Minecraft with a better lighting engine is a significantly better game, and bear in mind, it's not just the lighting engine, it's lots of other things that are also changing with this update, and that is super exciting in my opinion. By the way, just to finish up here, I figured I would take these RTX effects and I'd combine them with, say, the communism texture pack, both for fun, but also to prove this isn't some, like, stealthily sponsored video. Not that I do those in this channel, as you all do know. But yeah, this is something I don't think any major games company wants me to do, but guess what? We're doing it anyway. Here is what communism looks like if you combine it with RTX on the highest settings available. Have you ever seen it looking so beautiful? I don't think you have. Look at the extreme beauty found everywhere in this world. For real here, I welcome you to tell me I'm wrong, but the fact that you can combine this with any set of other things including vanilla Minecraft, is beautiful beyond all belief to me. There's just so much to be said about the fact that, yeah, Minecraft is changing, it's getting significantly prettier, and I hope you all enjoyed my video, where we went over things in a little bit of a different way, rather than going over the pre-established tech demos. I showed you what it can actually look like in an actual survival world that an actual person actually plays. And here is the answer to that question. This is what I've been waiting for since the moment it was announced, and boy, it is every ounce as beautiful as I thought. But yeah, if you like this video, please like it and let me know. Subscribe if you're new around here, because you can turn on notifications and see more such videos stating your homepage. And if you, man, there's just it's a very beautiful thing, I do have to say. You ever seen a communist desert temple? Well, now you have. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is why I don't get requests to sponsor videos, because I pretty much demand. Yeah, like, having hammer and sickles in there is non-negotiable for me in the contracts, and that's why I don't get the big bucks. But what I get instead is a picture of Joseph Stalin smiling at me upside down as I stare into his face. And indeed, I hope you enjoyed staring at my face today, because I'll see you all in the next. Oh god, what is, oh, where's the second head? What is any of this? I am horrified beyond all belief. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.